And what about the mother?
Someone strong and loving like the father. Her focus needs to be on the children, and everything else should be secondary. A woman with a sense of humor, maybe even sort of a silly side. Mm-hmm. A mom who enjoys laughing with her kids and who will kind of make her kids laugh too, you know?
That's a remarkable specific description. So much so, it is clear this family actually exists. Since you're obviously acquainted, why don't you call them and ask them to raise your child?
I'm sorry, but that's not possible. Because the family that I just described to you is already taken by the man I think got me pregnant.
I realize that as far as favors go, this is a big one. But you've always come through for me before, Jason, please. Please don't go after Sam.
I'm sorry, I can't do what you want.
Why? Because it's your job? Jason, will you put that aside for a minute and help me out?
No, you're asking the impossible, Carly. I have to find Sam and bring her back.
Why?
I imagine you don't approve of me knowing that there are two men who could potentially be the father of my baby.
No, it's not my place to judge. I would like to hear your story if you're willing to tell it. Maybe I can help you find a solution.
Sister, it's already been decided. Neither one of those men are an appropriate choice. The first man who isn't married basically despises me and regrets the day we ever met. And the married man, I'm in love with, of course. I mean, he does, I don't know, care about me. It wasn't just some cheap fling. You know, he was honest with me and accepting of me, and he allowed me into his life as much as he possibly could. But our little window is closed. He is back with his wife now, committed to his family again. That's the type of guy he is. There is nothing more important to him than his children.
Do you believe this man would want your child?
What does it matter what anyone wants? I've made the decision. The best thing I can do for anyone, including this child, is to make a clean break.
Jason, will you please be the friend that you used to be to me?
I'm in a bad position, Carly. I wish you could respect that.
I do. Respect your position with Sonny. It's what I do, Jason, and I always end up on the short end. Jason, I have loved Sonny so much, and he has been the best and the worst thing that has ever happened to me in my life. And for every moment of joy that I had with him, there was one that was matchable. It was unspeakable pain. And if it weren't for our children, I would be as far away from him as possible, but I'm here. And I'm asking you please not to bring Sam back, because it would make it just one less thing that I have to deal with.
Why do you think Sonny turned to Sam in the first place?
Because he jumped to the false conclusion that I was sleeping with Lorenzo, and if he hadn't done that, none of this
Carly,
would be
I'm not going to get into another argument with you about who's to blame for you and Sonny breaking up, okay? My point is, Sonny turned to Sam because he was hurt. He thought his life with you was over, and instead of you trying to work it out, you went straight to Alcazar for payback.
Oh, so this is about blame, and of course it's my fault,
You're not hearing me, Carly. I'm saying in Sonny's mind, you made a choice, and it wasn't him. He won't open himself up again after that. So if you want Sonny back, you're the one who's going to have to take the chance and say so. Just tell him you love him and go from there.
So in other words, I'm supposed to put my heart on the line and ask him to break it?
Carly, it's your call. You know, one thing I do know for sure is that you're not going to get anywhere playing games. Just be honest with Sonny. And that'll open the door for him to be honest with you.
I have no plans to return to my old life. I'm gonna have this baby, give it up for adoption, and move on.
You're making life-altering decisions, not only for your child, but for its father, too. You seem to be in love with one of these men. Don't you think he should be a part of your baby's future?
No. No, I think it's better if he never knows I was pregnant at all. It's not like we exactly planned this. The man I love has a family, and I'm not going to put myself or my child in the middle of it.
What if it's what this man wants?
His wife wouldn't. Okay, she hates the thought of me. You might be getting the impression that I am not all that popular. Well, it's true. She would take his kids and leave if she even knew I was pregnant.
You can arrange for them to get the child without revealing paternity.
I couldn't take that chance. Secrets like that are like landmines, primed to go off when they can do the worst amount of damage.
Hey, you find something? Track her down to a convent in Costa Rica. Your jet's ready. As soon as you're done testifying,
No.
you can take off.
We can't wait. If Sam could change her mind, decide to move on, I need you to go there. Bring her back if possible. If not, I will fly there as soon as I can. Do you understand?
Okay, there's something else. Carla figured out that I'd be going after her.
You didn't tell Cardi that Sam's pregnant?
No. But maybe you should. See, I traced Sam McCall to this convent, but it's possible she could be using another name, so I brought a picture.
No, there's no need for the picture. Miss McCall is here until she delivers.
I need to see her.
Sam has decided on giving up the baby for adoption. I'll tell her she has a visitor. You see, Sam is determined to do what's best for the baby. But I don't think giving it up is the right decision she will be able to live with. She tells me you're a very loving and committed parent. If you're willing to take the baby, she might be willing to give it to you. The father of your child is waiting outside.
I don't want to see him.
Are you afraid of him? Has he hurt you in any way?
No, it's nothing like that. I don't want to see. I'm in love with him. And that is exactly why I don't want to see him. If I see him right now, I may break down. Please, sister,
And
don't.
ask for help? And actually consult with him about the future of your child? That's exactly what you have to do, Samantha. Adoptions work best when both the natural parents are in agreement. I'm going to send him in. She is extremely emotional. She needs you to really listen to her concerns.
I will. Don't even think about it.